Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. We are once again in control of the Empire and we are ready to become the Roman Empire. However, there are a couple of things in our way. Well, really the main thing that's in our way is that we're not a high enough level of prestige. We can fix that. We just need to create a ton of titles and we can make that happen. The second thing that's in our way is that we need to make sure that all of our vassals are admin, or at least as many as we can make admin, as they'll convert along with us, and that will make our life just significantly easier. Also, there is one empire that we cannot get, and I don't think there's any way around it. That empire is Hispania. Well, that's not true. There is a way around it, right? So there is a way that we could get the land in Hispania. I'm just not willing to wait the time in game. So, the way that we could get it is that we could wait for de jure drift to happen from the Byzantine Empire. So this will happen 53 years for this one, then 100 years for all of the ones bordering that, then 100 years for all the ones bordering the ones that it was bordering. So, like in 253 years, we would have all of Hispania as part of the Byzantine Empire. I'm not willing to wait for that, but it's something that could happen. It would also be quicker than doing the struggle, which I think is very funny. It'd be quicker for all of this land to effectively be seen as Byzantine land than it would for the struggle to move to the next phase. Anyway, well, it would be incomplete without a little bit of complaining about the struggle. Anyway, let's do a bunch of creation of titles, and then we'll see where things take us. Now, do we have this empire over here as well? Volga Euro? No. If we take one title, we can get Volga Euro. That's probably worth it, because that would make this all de jure our land as well. And we only need a singular title. Yeah. We're going to get a minor legitimacy discount. Oh, well, I was going to say maybe we need to raise it, but we are as high up as we can. I think it's because our expected legitimacy is 4. So we don't get as many bonuses as we would if our expected legitimacy was 1. Anyway. I think we want to take this land. Like this small little bit of an empire. Is there anything else I need to do? I can hold a triumph as well. Let's just hold a quick triumph while we're here. Yeah. Nothing else we need to immediately do. Oh, I have prisoners? 4. Okay, well, let you go. I will let you go. Let you go. I don't want to banish you because I don't want all your stuff. But you do have a lot of stuff. Is any of it any good? It's fine. I just don't want it. So, give me a hook. There we go. Right. So I'll sort that out. Also, are we getting prestige due to our dynasty legacy? Is that why we're getting prestige for these? Must be one of these ones. Yeah, gain prestige when ransoming prisoners. So I guess that is, in theory, helping us towards gaining prestige and therefore gaining fame towards our level of fame. Cool. Declare war. Yeah, we'll press your claim on Kazan. Is that... I'll press your claim on the chiefdom instead of the high... Yeah, instead of the high chiefdom, we'll just press it on the chiefdom, because the chiefdom has to be the land. The high chiefdom, there could be some weird thing where he still holds it afterwards. Let's just do this, because it'll be nice and straightforward. Right, follow this along here. So we'll probably want to raise our troops right there, because it's near the major river. And then we can travel along the major river to get there. Let's just raise men-at-arms, because that's really all I need for this one. Hey, we've had the triumph. We're going to go to the Hippodrome. We're going to choose a topic for our speech. We're going to get promised victory. Yeah, promised victory, actually, because we'll have a victory in the next 10 years. Yeah, that sounds good. Fantastic. So all we have to do is win this war for that to be, like, complete. Right, we're going to go for a soft approach. What's esoteric practices? Mystical one. Is that because you're mystical? Oh, I see. No, we'll do soft approach. I don't even need to read the options anymore. It's like Soft approach just tends to succeed more often than not, and it has no negative, so yeah, like pretty much no negative. Well, yeah, no negative if it succeeds, so it's good. Right. Get on the boats. Head all the way up here. Let's just grab that bit of land while we're here. Just because it'll make things look a little bit nicer for us, and it allows us to complete our triumph. Yeah, so it takes them a while to get on the boats, but once we're on them, we'll be fine. Also, we can lead the army. Although it doesn't give us many, but now I think about it, it doesn't give us many benefits as our previous character leading armies, because when our previous character led armies, we also got all of the other benefits from all the lifestyle stuff that he'd done, and this character just has not done it. Anyway, let's head up here. Actually, you know what? Stop leading the army. I can see the disease around here. I don't want to be anywhere near that. Right. And land on them. Cool. So we're going to absolutely destroy them. Our army is 9 times larger and just better. For the sins of a father. A loud scream cuts through the bustle outside my estate. Hated knave, I'm the son of Capitan Samuel. The time has come for you to answer for your vile misdeeds. So this is our steward, who, how was he? Just trying to figure. So he's from Hellas, so he's not really related. He's like a distant cousin. Okay. Anyway, face me, or the world will know you're unwilling to defend your own honor. As I turn around, I am met by the burning eyes of a man consumed by the desire to defend the honor of his father. My guards are still nearby. If I wish, I could have this hothead thrown out, humiliated and impotent. I can accept the challenge. This duel may lead to death. We will destroy him. My quarrel is with your father, not you, or get this child out of here. I'll accept the challenge. Alright. So I'm thinking strike, parry, riposte as an immediate start. Form is good, his stance is failing. Yeah, so he's already losing. Medium low is the best we've got here, so we'll do that as well. My form is good, his stance is a disaster. I don't want to take a no chance of success because there's no reason for us to intimidate him or lower his stats. We already have the advantage. We just want to take whatever has the best likelihood of success. Excellent failing, strike, parry, riposte, and it's done. Yeah, we won single combat. Perfect. And he is now being defeated. Good. And it gets us more prestige. Shield Maiden of Constantinople needs a successor. Well, the current one isn't a Shield Maiden either, which is very funny. I'll just seek a worthy successor, see if we can get somebody in here. Right. Oh, and clear all those out. Right. Commander promoted. My army is not a nursery. We'll say the same thing again. And now, 42 days left. Do I have a siege person in here? Yes, I do. Perfect. So it's still going to say the same amount of time, I believe. Yeah. Although it's not necessarily the same amount of time because these events are now quicker, which means that it will, in theory, then be quicker anyway. I don't know. We'll see. This is just an estimated time. Like, I think it's just this times by how much seed progress, or like, it's like how much seed progress is needed divided by that gives you the number of days. So, yeah, I don't think it takes into account the siege events firing. Especially as those can be, I think, positive and negative technically. Anyway, enforce demands. Disband. I seized an artifact, apparently. Let's see. What did I get? Nothing. Great. Was it in here? Nope. Alright. I guess I didn't seize an artifact, despite it saying I did. Right. Titles can be created. Why can't I create the Empire? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Well, there's yet another Empire created. That seemed like a sensible move to do that. Right, now we need to create titles. Trying to think of the easiest way of doing it. I was thinking going somewhere like France, looking around and seeing like, oh, it looks like there's not a title here. That should be Aquitaine, create that. That might be the easiest way of doing it, and then I would give that to someone like you. Them of Aquitaine. Yeah. So I can't give them the lower vassals, but in theory, France should sort that out themselves. It should be the Duchy of Armagnac down here. Oh, somebody already holds that. I see. I was thinking this would be quicker, but maybe actually the quicker way might be to just do it in here and do it the other way around. Right. So this one is over there, so we're going to create it. Then I'm going to give that to Africa. So let's give them that new title. There we go. Try not to give them the empire or we break everything. Much do we need? Oh, we're already exalted amongst men, so we need like another 14,000. Right. Oh yeah, previously I was also asked about I think I said something about it being harder to put a woman in charge last time when previously we'd found that we could. Yeah, this is the situation I was worried about. I just didn't say it very well. We have, like, if we were trying to also put a woman in charge previously, we would have ran out of influence because we would have needed to spend even more to get to the same level. So yeah, that's why I was being a little conservative with our, like, how much influence I was spending, because I was like, we could probably run out. And we almost did, but yeah. Although we probably didn't need quite as many troops as I raised, so we maybe would have made do, but anyway. Titles can be created. Fazan. Alright, that's in here. We'll create Fazan. Give that to Africa. So I can't give this one to you. It's not de jure part of your stuff. Okay. In which case, I need to give it to you then. You can have Fazan, right? Yes. Wonderful. That's fine. Next one. Although we could do kingdoms as well, but the problem with kingdoms is then that's gonna, like, that messes up the structures we already have. Being duchies, at least I know I can just grant them to, you know, the next level up and we'll be fine. Right. So you grant appointment. Where are we? Ah, that'll be that them. I guess I don't have the empire down here. No, because I don't have enough for Mali or Guinea, because Mali has all that land basically. All right. Next, we're not doing Venice because the only Venice land is our land. I don't want to hold any of these at the end. Right, you. How could you... There we go. I don't know who I clicked on previously, but I was wondering how, when I clicked on my vassal, I could declare war on them. That didn't seem correct. Right. Yatenga. Create this one as well. We are going to have to create some kingdoms, but if we do all of these first, it'll save us time, I think. I'll give you Yatenga. Gomba. Let's give you this one as well. So, the Gomba, grant appointment, them. There we go. Right. Next. It's another one in the same area, unsurprisingly. Let's give this person it. This one. Right. Slavonia. Let's create that. And then I'll give it to... Well, can I give it to you, Croatia? Yeah, Pannonia. Sure. Let's give you that one. And then this one back down here. So let's give that one away. I know I can't give it to Africa directly, so we'll give it to Whoever holds this title, who happens to be my nephew. Right. There we go. And then next, Darfur. Well, I could take a stab in the dark and where that is. And then we'll grant that. Well, like I say, I have a king of Darfur, right? Or Capitanate of... or Capitan of Darfur, so we'll give you that land. Right. How's our prestige looking? We are missing about, yeah, 11,500. Okay, so the rest of these are kingdoms? No, we have more duchies underneath. Alright. Duchy of Delta. We'll make that one. That's going to be for Egypt. That's fine. I have realized that they'll desire that land that I have, but that's fine. Castile. We're also avoiding Palestine because that's land, also, for the reason that I shouldn't have made the Delta one, it's land that I hold. I shouldn't have made Castile either, now that I think about it. But anyway, because it also includes land that I hold directly. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, that might cause us problems. Probably won't, but it might. Right. Raska. This one I think I'm fine to create. Yeah. So that should be in Serbia. So we'll grant them that. Right. How are we looking? We are getting there. Getting there. I think I miscounted previously. I think I was 12.5 away, not an 11.5, because now I'm 11.5 away. Right. How much do I get for a kingdom? I think it's just 500, right? It's 400. I get 300 for these. Yeah, so it's not even like I'd be saving that much time by doing kingdoms. Right. This one looks like it should be White Russes. For now. There we go. What I could also do is I could create all these titles, then give them away. You know what? Let's do that. I didn't want to do it like that. Okay. Chicken. Syria. Yeah. It is kind of annoying how it keeps moving the list up. Right, Prussia. This one. Yeah, let's see here. So I can X these away. Yeah, I know I have too many held duchies, but I just clicked it away game. That'll make things a little better. It's still annoying how it jumps, but anyway. This one. And how it leaves them in the list for a little bit as well. That's also quite annoying. So that you can still see the so you can see the one that you've created in here. Rather than it disappearing from the list right away. How far have we got? Another 7.5. Alright. This one. We're going to be way over the number of duchies we're allowed to hold. But okay, I think I can do 2 per... yeah, before it jumps, basically. There we go. Wait, that one. Oh, you could do 2 there because there was a them in the middle, which I spotted before I clicked on it. Go, Salerno, Lithuania, and then Latgalia, Visegrad. Right, almost there. Trandalog, Västergotland, and we're still another 3.5. Okay. York, Munster, We still have to give them away afterwards as well, but I did think it might be slightly easier to give them away than... Oh, I can create mecha now. Yeah, I was skipping it because I was like, wait a second, we hold land there, but we don't hold that anymore, so... Get rid of it. We haven't held it for like 200 years in game. And I say anymore, so... Fine. You know, a couple more of those. Should only be 1 or 2 away. Not deliberately skipping any here, I'm just trying to click in a spot where I know that we haven't created them. As we work our way down the list. And that's us there. We're a legendary figure. Perfect. So now, I need to work my way through all these titles and give them away. Can I open my titles? There we go. That's better. So I want to go down here. I was thinking the easiest way might be to go like this, to find whoever holds it and then just grant them it. Yeah. So I actually have 2 to grant you. Because I have that and Vast Scotland. Right. Cool, that's them gone. Next. Next we have this one, which is part of Norway. I think we have a couple for Norway as well. We have 3 for Norway. Right, then we're going to grant you the next one. And we're going to grant you the next one as well. Right. So all of them. Still way over where I should be. That's okay. Back in here. Masuria, Prussia. So you... I've got 4 for this person. Wonderful. Well, I can give them all of those. Yeah, this does make it easier when they need when like the same person needs them. There we go. Right. How many am I over now? Over 25. Alright. Next up we have this one. Part of this. Wait, it's down here. Must mean that it's for Maghreb, I think. Yeah, I have a few from Maghreb. Like, a large number, actually. Maghreb's really going to appreciate me giving them all these duchies at once. Definitely not going to be extremely annoying for them. Alright. So why can I not give you that? So it needs to be a neighbor of something. Just see. So Telemkin is not. So I think I have some more over here. For it to hurt, can I grant you any of this? Yes, I can grant you that one. Africa, have you got the remaining titles? No, so it's Zamor and Gat. Zamor and Gat. Zamor is down here. So I'll grant that to this guy. And then Gat. Should be in this area. There we go. It's down this way. Wait, they're independent already? Perfect. In which case, I'm going to grant you the them. And then I'm just going to grant you that vassal for now. Cool. Right. Clear that out. Still 18 over. We knew that there was some over in Arabia. So let's just grant these away. Or at least we know that there's Mecca over here. Grant that away. I think where else to be? Ruthenia? Did I see some in Ruthenia? No. Okay. Actually, you know what I could do? Use this as our way of finding out. Yeah, so there's one in France. So, France. Grant you Anjou. Next. There. Oh yeah, go back to France. I'll just use England as the next one. just in case I happen to have one for them. I have Jorvik, Munster, Powys, Man, and Meath. Okay, I know where those are. So that's going to be... Well, Alba might have some of these, so let's just double check. No, oh no, it has Man. There we go. Wales definitely should have some. Yeah, and then the other two are in Ireland. So I'm actually looking to be in this map mode. They might both go to Leinster here. Nope. Munster's not going to go to that one. That's going to go to... Yes, it's going to go to, well, someone underneath Wessex. How about Desmond here? Yeah. So it is messing up some of our internal stuff somewhat, but it's okay. Right, we have someone what should be the Holy Roman Empire. So that's here, so I'm assuming that means Germany. Nope, they're actually all in this one, in Lotharingia. You know? Should have guessed, because Germany liked us and these guys hated us. There we go. Grant them all away. Are we looking in terms of how many we're over? We're over by 9. Or we have 9, we're over by 7. I don't know what number it's talking about there. Let's choose one here. So Hafun. Hafun is down here. So it's probably going to have to be like this person. There we go. You can't have it. How about Mogadishu? Can you have it? No. How about this person right here? Yes. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Cool. So, there was some up in Carpathia up here. Let's just check Pannonia. There we go. There's one in Khazaria. So Khazaria is this land, so it's either Zaporizhia or the other one. Let's just quickly check these two. Nope, so it's got to be in this one then. There we go. Volga Ural, that's going to be up here, so maybe Permia. Yeah. Maybe Volga Bulgaria. Nope. It is... next to it. Some more Dvinia, maybe? Yeah, so I can give that to you. Wonderful. I'm now maybe 2 or 4 over. Let's see. Yeah, this one is going to go to this person. You've got the same name as it. And then Kermanshaw might be our last one. Let's see here. No, we definitely have more. I saw another one that we have to give away, which was Salerno. Where we go? Kermanshaw. Then Salerno's over here. So I can grant you that. Wait, so no, that is the right one. There we go. And then I should be 1 over. No, I think I should be good. I should be good. Let's have a look. Hey, I'm good. Right. Refresh the list. Transfer somebody to White Russ, which I'll do. Right. We're going to give it a couple of seconds just to work everything out. I might even wait till the end of the month. So the game has worked out exactly where everything is at. Imagine I have a lot of vassals giving things away right now. Right. Cool. Why does it not say I can do this? Oh, because I don't have it ticked as a notified decision. Wonderful. We're not quite ready for it yet. I just want to go in here. Direct vassals. Who are feudal. I have 1. Alright. Cannot demand administrative as he's at war. Demand surrender in war. Let's see what he says. He said, yeah. Cool. Love it. You're blackmailing me? Why? I suppose that I'm a witch? Do it. Yeah, I'm a witch. You know, whatever. Hey, you want to be admin? I'll use my influence. Right. He accepted my request. Burying the hatchet. Yeah, I don't want to be rivals with whoever this person is. Right, that's fine. Who are my rivals with now? Nobody. Yeah, not even this guy who's Byzantine Empire I took. Anyway. Just untick him as interesting as he's not. Right. Next. So that's direct vassals. Vassals? Who are above duchy? There's a few. There's definitely a few. Let's just see if they would accept it. Yeah, you'd accept the influence there. Auvergne. Cannot demand. We're not going to do everyone, as in we're not going to make sure absolutely everyone's converted, but if we just get the low-hanging fruit here, that'll be good. I also don't know whether any of this applies to non-direct vassals anyway, so I don't know whether this is going to do anything, but might as well while we're here. Just to get as many people as we can converted over. That's fine. You as well. Influence. I did also just create a bunch of Duke level title people, so there is a chance that some of them are in this list. Right. Next one. You. Some influence there. See, he's called the Sleeping Duke. He is also incapable. It seems a little mean to call him the Sleeping Duke when he's literally incapable. Anyway, whatever. And then you as well. I'm just going to do that here, and I'm going to go back into the list because I spotted something on her. So let me just mark you as special interest for a second. So let's sit and wait for these people to all convert. Sure, you can have a hook on me. They can have hooks on me because they're not directly my vassal. Therefore, I don't care if they have a hook on me because they can't push themselves in my council. Right. That's all fine. Right. That should be everybody. Apart from you two, who you're at war, and did you just say no? Oh, apparently you're just new, and I missed you. Alright. Fair enough. Get this one converted. That's fine. Give you some money. Now, the thing I noticed for her is that she appeared to have aid tribal development here. So I'm just going to... well, that's apparently all I needed to do there. Yeah, give her a free castle holding. Because we have huge amounts of cash. So we might as well. Right, so that's all done. Next, we want to check that we have direct vassals who are religion, which every direct vassal is. Then we want to do non-direct vassals. And it's the same thing here. Okay, there's only 22 in total. And, like, basically, this is the only guy who's got any power, and he's the head of faith, so can't convert. Yeah. And then a lot of these guys are actually, if we have a look at them, like some of these guys are mayors as well. Things. So they're of a level where they're not going to, like, whether they convert or not doesn't matter. So, that's fine. So, pretty much everyone's our religion, pretty much everyone's administrative. All of these empires are created apart from Hispania. That correct? Let's just do a little check, because, you know, there's no going back once we've done it. Maghreb. Abyssinia. We haven't got Abyssinia, but we need quite a bit more for that. Arabian. Kanem Borneo. We need quite a bit more. Persian, obviously, we don't control nearly enough of. Khazaria, Volga-Ural, Garthariki. Yeah. Wonderful. So we have all of that now. So, we have all the empires. I think what we're going to do is we're going to save. This save is basically if something is truly messed up, we can come back, but I don't think things are going to be truly messed up. There is also a 50-50 chance that the game crashes due to this. I don't know what this does. This shouldn't exist, so there shouldn't be a standard thing for it. That is a void in the world, so we'll find out. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I did create that one, right? Yes, yes. So, Rome and the other key territories of the old empire could be reclaimed. The Byzantine Empire would win recognition in the eyes of the West as the true and rightful continuation of the Roman state. The Roman Empire will be restored and acquired de jure of all currently held empires. Gain a new trait, Augustus. You gain a new Caesar legend seed. In the Roman Empire. Byzantine Empire, Emperor Francia, West Slavia, Holy Roman Empire, Scandinavia, the Baltic Empire, Maghreb, Italia, Garthariki, Carpathia, Britannia, Arabian Empire, Empire of Khazaria, Volga-Ural, they're all destroyed. It copies the title history from the Byzantine Empire, and that's it. I will restore the empire. Done. Justinian's dream realized. It is an auspicious day, for today the Empire of Romans realizes its ancient potential. From every corner of the empire can shouts of jubilation and pride be heard. Ecce Romani, hail Caesar. But I must now steer the sails of this vast enterprise. What will we make of this Rome? Among my many predecessors and the myriad incarnations of Roman power, the choice narrows. Shall we continue on true to our recent culture, or shall we fully embrace the traditions of our ancestors? So, there'll be no half measures. All peasant factions in your realm will target you. Increased wars from other kingdom titles, accelerated Mongol invasion. I think this is the one that we want. These will end once we conquer the entire map or by taking the Cleave the Empire decision. I don't really want to conquer the whole map. At a certain point, it's not that fun. But, well, it depends what the Pax Romana Casus Belli is, maybe, I guess. Because it can target an Empire title, I guess maybe that could be good. Anyway, we'll think about it. I'm not sold. We convert to Hellenism. Household Gods tenant is unlocked for Hellenism. You will henceforth be known as Imperator Caesar Augustus. You gain the new title Augustus. You gain the legend seed. You get all of this stuff as well. You gain the nickname the Glorious. The state faith becomes Hellenism. Every held county's faith will change to Hellenism. Every vassal may choose to convert to Hellenism. Copy title history. Why did we want people to be admin? Maybe that's a thing that's no longer there. Because they did change this from last time we did it. Yeah, so this is the same, except that you don't get the negative of that you don't get the top bit. Or there must be moderation in all things. Yeah, I don't know why we want to convert everyone to admin. I mean, I know that there was a reason previously, but there doesn't appear to be a reason now, because now it says every vassal. I think previously it said every admin vassal. Anyway, doesn't matter. You'll also notice the thing missing from the top here is plagues are no longer more common. That they definitely took away from it, which will make things a lot better, because we had 10 plagues previously that lowered our development to 0, which also caused us to get more factions, which then all targeted us, and yeah. Anyway, there shall be no half measures. Also, we're currently making 893. Just remember that, because that should go up by a lot. Let's do it. Oh, it only went up by 6? Well, now I feel stupid. Although it hasn't recalculated. So, our land converted. Did our vassals convert? Yes. All bar 2. This guy and the ecumenical patriarch. That's it. for vassals who didn't convert. Wow. Alright. Need a court chaplain. We have nobody available because there aren't that many people who are following Hellenism right now. Alright. Also, yeah, the Roman Empire's color is a little extreme. We now have Hellenism, which is communal identity, which makes conversion speed quicker, which is quite nice, and promote culture speed quicker in ones that have also converted to my that have converted to my religion. That's cool. Although it does mean that, conversion speed in counties of a different culture. Yeah, so if they're not my culture, then it's slower. Anyway, it's fine. I think it's we've seen that before. Esotericism. So children with learning education focus may gain the wise man trait if they do well in their studies. Cool. Then astrology. Well, allows adherents to divine the stars to predict their future. Cool. That all seems cool to me. Let's just see what other stuff. Witchcraft's accepted. That's cool. Same-sex relationships is accepted. Clerical function recruitment. Or can serve as members of the clergy can serve as commanders or champions. Oh. That seems cool. Yeah. So it's legitimism for bastardry. Concubines. That's new. Cool. And then we have these holy sites that we just need to convert over. But obviously the holy sites that we already held have converted over, which is nice. Right. Culture didn't change, obviously. Cannot appoint someone into that position. What's this? Convince de jure territory. The target county requires its ruler to hand over to its de jure liege. Oh, that's because we have... there is land which we hold de jure of, which is not... We hold de jure... Our empire's de jure land is larger than the currently held land, so we can ask for some land. So, like, we could ask... I think it's Bashkiria up here for land. Yeah, so we could ask for this bit of land if we wanted to. Okay. Cool. Reclaim Rome. I don't really need to reclaim Rome, I don't think. I mean, I could. I don't really need to. It's not, like, I mean, it's nice. It's not really worth us reclaiming right this second, no? Let me just untick that. It also means it has to become your realm capital. Although you can do some fun stuff with that, because you can, if you want to, as the Byzantines, you can convert, like, change your realm capital back to Constantinople. So in theory, because you have the Restore the Roman Empire decision, you can bounce your capital a couple of times. So, like, you can move your capital somewhere else, bounce it back to Constantinople, convert to Rome, and then bounce it over to Rome. So there's some weird stuff you can do with that. Anyway, we don't need to. There's just some stuff you can do. This all seems fine. Any factions currently? A few. Nothing too bad. We're above our domain limit, which is because we have this land, apparently. Oh, because we have the temples, which I can't grant to anyone, apparently, because it should be leased out to your court chaplain, of which we don't have any. And that's the same for all of them. Wonderful. Do I have a way of making a court chaplain? Could I recruit for a court chaplain? No, I could recruit for a chief eunuch. Maybe that'll give me somebody who's a court chaplain. It might. Sure. Let's wait a second or two. Level of devotion's gone up. I was sure our money would go up because these guys are now all de jure to us. But I guess not. Alright. It might go up at the end of the month, obviously. Actually, our money dropped significantly because we have so much less, domain limit. Oh, you've got different eunuch things. So you're a eunuch and then you're a beardless eunuch. Let's get the one who's excellent. Now, do you happen to be appointable to be my court chaplain? You do! Wonderful. Now, if we wait a second or two, that should sort itself out. Great. So now this, at the end of the month, will stop being such a pain for us. Because it's currently being lowered by the fact that we're over our domain limit, which at the end of the month it will recalculate, and then we'll be at the amount of money that we should be at. Wait a second or two. There we go. So now we're making 900 something. That's better. Still not as much as I thought it would be, but I suppose it's only like 10% extra from being de jure, right? Or something like that. Anyway. That's alright. Just checking my accolades seem fine. These are isolate the capital. I don't necessarily need to do these, but I could. Okay. I can unmark hunt here. I don't need to do that. What's our new legend one? Legitimizing legend. Oh, it's this. Right, yeah. So what's its top level? Consolidate the realm. We can de jure drift a kingdom into the realm. Oh, yeah. It doesn't really matter. Because it's all de jure part of our realm right now. Well, I guess it would make it would allow us to grab like Nubia or something into our realm. Cool. Right. Are you being attacked, by the way? No, well, you are, but not in the war I thought you would be attacked in. I suppose we'll find out about the Mongol invasion in a second. You want some troops? Yeah, you can have some troops. That's fine. Right. Now we chill for a second or two. Enjoy your new empire. We're assuming that the Mongol invasion will happen any moment now. If it doesn't, I don't really know what we do. I guess I ought to go down here. So let's grab golden obligations for now. I'm 1 over my domain limit. What did I just inherit? I inherited something up here. This looks like that should de jure be part of this. So let's grant you that new title. Wonderful. And carry on. Let's just have a quick look at the powerful families list again. Just for a second. Yeah, Abbasids are still top. These guys are actually going up by quite a lot, but I think it's because they hold a lot of land. Yeah, I think it's because they happen to just hold a lot of land. Yeah, we're firmly at the top. Cool. Yeah, kind of assuming the Mongol invasion will happen soon, because it did last time, but they did tone this down, so it could be that we were just very, very unlucky last time, and it was more difficult. That's okay. I should have this guy promoting culture while I'm here. In wherever I want him to promote culture. So I've already converted Jerusalem. Guess he should promote culture in Venice. Yeah. Let's do it in Venice. Right. And now we will chill. I think it might be time to end the episode, actually. I think this is a good point. So next time we come back in, and then we're basically waiting for the Mongol invasion, which I'm kind of hoping is going to come in here and attack this. What I might do next time is I might do like a war against someone like Mali and take a bunch of land over here and just use our Pax Romana war. We don't have a Pax Romana thing? Did I choose the right option? I'm sure I chose... Huh. That's odd. Alright, alright, alright. Well, before we end the episode, I'll do my end of episode save here, I guess. And then we will... It's weird that that also is cut off at the side. I'm just going to assume that it's correct. No idea why it's cut off there. We'll load the previous save, and then I'll just double check I pressed the right option. Or at least I can read the Pax Romana Casus Belli. So that's this one. Huh. Because it was implying that you could declare a war against empires. But, I mean, we clearly don't have the Casus Belli. Now, if this is broken, then I'm not sure. Then I am not sure. So, head in here, restore the Roman Empire. Shall be no half measures. You gain access to the Pax Romana Casus Belli. For the purposes of inaugurating a new era of Pax Romana. Allows for rapid expansion across large swathes of land. I mean, we had the Cleave the Empire decision, so I must have chosen this, but... Do we have it here? No. Do we have it against anyone? No. Yeah, we have county expansions. Don't appear to have that Casus Belli. Huh. That's weird. Huh. Definitely implies we should have it. Let me reload the actual save here now that we've confirmed that I pressed the right button. And we confirmed a way to check it as well. Because we should have the Cleave the Empire decision. Huh. Maybe it just takes time to kick in, I guess? That's possible. It could take like a year before it gives it to you. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe you can only declare it within, like within the normal Roman borders. But you would need that to get, I don't know. Maybe you can only declare it on like these areas. Oh, interesting. Because we held this, I just noticed, because we held this kingdom. It also made Andalusia part of our land. So in theory, I should have grabbed the other kingdoms in Hispania as well. I'm not overly worried about it, but in theory, that would have allowed us, yeah, that would have allowed us to de jure drift those. And I should have grabbed the land in Abyssinia and held it directly, and Darfur. Huh. Anyway, we have the Cleave the Empire decision. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, we just don't, we don't have the, Pax Romana Casus Belli. Huh. Just checking again. No. Okay. Maybe it takes a while to kick in. Maybe it's not working. Who knows? Maybe this is breaking things because there's still technically a Byzantine Empire, I guess? Wait a second. The Byzantine Empire that's got a distinctly Roman Empire feel, hasn't it? No, it hasn't. Okay. That's just a normal Byzantine logo. I'm going crazy. Yeah, I don't know why we can't do that. But you know what I will do? I will find out next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.